Nothing can prepare us for this moment. The camera catches it, but it's the heart that feels it. The moment when Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, with his military uniform still dusty by the rest of the last training, walked upright but softly towards the figure who had become the son of his life. He approached the mother, and that second happened. That hug, not just a hug, but a symbol of deep, eternal, and almost indescribable love in words. Netizens immediately exploded. "This is the real idol," exclaimed a Twitter user who is now viral. Tears broke out, not just from his mother, not just from Jungkook, but from the millions of ARMY who watched that moment with broken hearts, happy and proud, all at once. Ironically, in a world of K-pop that is sometimes harsh, cold, and full of falsehoods, it is precisely the most sincere and human moments of an idol that cut through the noise, silence the cynicism of haters, and carve out a new meaning of what it means to be a true artist. Not a few of them called this the most beautiful moment in BTS history. It's not a spectacular concert, not a Grammy Award, but a hug between a child and his mother. Emotional, sincere, and honest. And when the moment was scattered, the world seemed to stop spinning. Social media immediately paralyzed in horror. Trending topics smoldering. The name Jungkook is back at the top, not because of new singles or dating rumors, but because of his heart. The hug is not just a meeting of two people, but a meeting between hope, struggle, and long-buried longing. The ARMY is crying. Even the anti-fans were silent. But who would have thought? Behind the embrace stored a long story and wounds unknown to the public so far. A sacrifice known only to Jungkook's closest circle. A secret that has been closely guarded by the family and is only now slowly opening up because of the spotlight of the moment. That initially simple moment turned into an explosion of emotion and a revelation that opened the eyes of the world. That idols are not entertainment machines. They're children. They're human. And they also have a home to return to, a mother who waits. During his military service, Jungkook reportedly had a hard time. Some of the letters he wrote but never sent are now starting to circulate among fans. Handwritten letters, with ink imprinted on paper, like memories that never go away. In one of the letters leaked to the public, Jungkook wrote, "Yama, if I could hug you right now, maybe none of this would be so hard. But I have to be strong. I know. I have to be an example." The words have now become viral quotes that are widely used as captions and have even been immortalized in murals by fans in several countries. Many think Jungkook is just an idol with a myriad of achievements and global popularity. But what he showed that day showed that he was much more than that. He is a symbol of the younger generation that, despite the glitter of the world, still holds family values and the sincere love of a child for his mother. Many celebrities choose to live a glamorous life, but not Jungkook. He chose the moment of his embrace with his mother as his biggest celebration after completing his state duty. A decision that not everyone can afford to make amid the glare of cameras and the pressure of popularity. Even more surprising, according to an exclusive source who managed to be interviewed, the hug was not part of the scenario. There were no briefings, no rehearsals, no crew knowing that the moment was going to happen. Even Jungkook's personal manager reportedly cried after witnessing the moment himself because he did not expect Jungkook would take off all his defenses just for one hug from his mother. "I've been with him for years, but this is the first time I've seen Jungkook's human side. That's not superstar Jungkook. That's Jungkook, mama's boy. And it made me cry," he said softly. After the hug, the camera captured the moment when his mother whispered something in Jungkook's ear. No one knows for sure what was said, but some lip readers revealed that the mother said, "You are still my son, even though the world calls you king." The words are now printed on thousands of posters, t-shirts, and even fan-made songs as a tribute to the love of mother and daughter that is so rare amid the rigors of South Korea's entertainment industry. In less than 24 hours. The video of Jungkook and his mother hugging has been viewed more than 60 million times on various platforms. Many netizens compared it to the most historic moments in the entertainment world. Even some Western media called the moment a heartwarming turn in the cold world of K-pop. There are not a few who claim to have begun to understand why BTS, and Jungkook in particular, can be so loved by the world. Because behind their popularity, there is a heart that never forgets to go home. But of course, not all parties accepted the moment without comment. Some tabloid media outlets tried to bring up Jungkook's family past, questioning whether this was just part of HYB's PR strategy ahead of BTS's massive comeback after all members have completed military service. The accusation immediately angered the ARMY. They stormed the media accounts and demanded they stop defiling the sacred moment between Jungkook and his mother. Most surprisingly, after the hug, Jungkook declined a formal interview session and instead returned to his family home for a few days without a public agenda. A very unusual move considering that there is usually a busy schedule after military service. This decision made netizens wonder, is Jungkook considering not returning to the entertainment world right away? It was also rumored that the mother had asked Jungkook to take a break first, enjoy the time as a child, not as a world idol. We've lost too much time. Now it's time for you to go home, the mother was quoted as saying by a family member who did not want to be named. This sentence sparked speculation that Jungkook might take a personal vacuum longer than the industry expected. This news clearly shook the K-pop world. HYB has yet to give an official statement, but many have speculated that the company is reworking the grand plans it had in place for Jungkook post-enlistment. Will this delay his comeback? Will this affect a solo project that is supposedly 80% completed? Or is this the big move that will change the direction of Jungkook's career forever? But one thing is certain, that moment of hug has changed everything. The world now sees Jungkook not just as a singer, dancer, or global star, but as a child, as a man who has a heart, a home, and the irreplaceable love of his mother. In a world full of ambition, competition, and imagery, it is difficult to find moments born of pure sincerity. However, that day, a hug from a boy named Jungkook to his mother swept away the skepticism of the entertainment world and showed another face of global celebrity, the human side that is often buried by public expectations. The world is watching. The world is crying. And the world finally understands that true idols are not just those who shine on stage, but those who keep coming home to the love that shaped them in the first place. After that viral moment, Jungkook's family home in Busan became an extraordinary highlight. The media and fans came, not to interrupt, but to express their sympathy, respect, and gratitude for the love they had witnessed. Many soldiers put flowers in front of the house, with letters containing expressions of emotion and praise for the upbringing of the mother. "Thank you for raising Jungkook like this," wrote one fan from the Philippines, who flew straight in only to leave the letter. Even more touching, mothers from the army created an online community called Iyama Army, a solidarity movement that celebrates the love of mothers and children through Jungkook's story. Within the community, thousands of mothers share their stories of raising their children in the hope that they will become like Jungkook, sincere, appreciative of their families, and humble despite the praise. But behind the euphoria, small voices appeared that began to break the silence. Some longtime BTS staffers leaked that the hug was not a surprise for them. Jungkook seems to have planned that moment long ago. He even refused to conduct official military receptions like most celebrities. He chose a private moment with the family. He rejected the formal greeting designed by some in the military and asked only one thing: "Give me 5 minutes to hug you." Yeah, 5 minutes.